Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ben. Basically, this video is about my 80ml of methadone cold turkey, which I started roughly 15 or maybe now 16 months ago. Basically, I've been off 80 milliliters of methadone for 15 or 16 months now, which I stopped cold turkey that time ago, and I've been off this opiate medication for all that time, cold turkey, and it has not been easy. It sent me sort of psychotic, and I've got schizophrenia anyway, but it's kind of sent my brain psychotic, and basically I ended up in a mental health hospital in Exeter for a year, and I ended up in prison for 4 months on remand because I didn't know what I was doing, and it has not been pleasant at all. Basically, it sent my brain to remember things in the opposite order. It was like things that happened recently were happened basically longer into the past, longer ago, and things that happened more recently happened longer ago, or things that happened more recently happened longer ago, and more things that happened more recently more to the present happened longer ago, or more to the present happened more to the past happened longer ago. It's hard to explain. It's like my brain just does not work properly without methadone. Not made up. Seriously, I'm completely conscious mentis right now, and my brain just does not work without methadone. It does not comprehend or retain information how it did before whilst on methadone, and there is no way around it. I do not see a way around it because I am quite restless. I do not get on with people anymore. When I'm around people, I have to move away from them. It's like everything that is near me is even closer to me. Like when I look out my eyes, it's like things that are near me are even closer to me. It's hard to explain, but if you've been on methadone in anything upwards of 30ml before, you'll know what I'm on about. It's like things that I look out, things that I see when I look out of my eyes are closer to me than they're meant to be. Because I've cold turkeyed 80ml for 15 or 16 months. I think it is actually 16 months now, to be honest with you. I apologise for my lisp, but this is just the way I talk. I intend to upload this video to YouTube when I have made it, and hopefully I will get some views on it. And yeah, basically, it is not easy cold turkey 80ml. 80ml in England, I know England is a small country, but 80ml is still an average to high dose in the United Kingdom. In America, this might not be a high dose, but in England, yeah, it is. It's an average to quite a high dose, I would say, judging on from what I've read, and it is almost impossible to do. I was also on 30 milligrams of diazepam and 1 milligram of clonazepam because I have bad anxiety, and I also cold turkey these two benzodiazepine medications roughly the same amount of time ago, 15 or 16 months ago. When I cold turkey these medications, it sent my brain into haywire mode, and I kind of ended up psychotic, and I ended up being sectioned under the 1974 Mental Health Act for my own good, which was a good thing, because if I wasn't sectioned at that time, I might have ended up doing someone some damage, but I wouldn't even have known what I was doing at the time. And as you may be able to tell right now, it is very difficult to speak English in clear English without methadone. And I think clearly that I need to be back on methadone, but people around me do not agree with this. They think I've got ADHD because I say the opposite to everything my brain thinks to say, which is not the case. I might have ADHD. It might be the case, but I really, really need to be back on methadone. It's not made up. It's a physical addiction. It might not cause your life to end. It might not cause death on abrupt withdrawal, but it can cause you not to be able to comprehend the English language and not to be able to speak the English language clearly and concisely at all times, which I was able to do before. It is very annoying. I might have a short fuse right now. It might be like cold turkey and cigarettes. This might be how it will seem to you. It is like an impossible thing to do. 80 ml of methadone cold turkey, in my opinion, is almost not doable. I didn't mean to say it in then. I meant to say undoable. It makes me say words and phrases that I do not mean to say. I have to concentrate on every single sound that comes out of my mouth because I have a lisp and it makes me say the wrong word by accident and it makes me wound up, absolutely wound up to the point of topping myself. I have tried to kill myself in extra prison because of this, because I was on remand for 4 months because of a stupid charge. And yeah, I tried to kill myself 2, 3, 4 times in that prison. It's really horrendous what I put up with there. And yeah, basically, the 80 ml methadone cold turkey for 15 or 16 months just isn't worth it. If you're on methadone, stay on it. If you want to stop methadone, good on you. I respect you. But please taper off it. Do not cold turkey it. Thanks very much for your time. Goodbye.